YouTube, today is the day. I went to my trip and I've gotten back, and now we're going to start on the old Cub Cadet here. I've got all my tools and necessities. All my stuff came in. Well, not exactly all of it. I've got some stuff. I'm going to fix this steering. See how bad that is? Look at all that slop in that wheel. Get that fixed up. Like I said, I got everything here I need. All my gaskets. Even got a coil I'm going to replace on it. Because I got that one real cheap. And I think that's it. I actually got me a tripod to put my camera on, so while I'm doing some of this work, be able to see it a little bit better. But anyway, next time I tune in, hopefully I'll have this off and we'll be able to see what's going on. Well, here goes our first reveal. I've got the hood off. It's right there. And what I want to do now is take the valve cover off. And we're going to see, this tractor's had some problems with starting, and I've replaced a few batteries on it. Not here recently, mind you, but like right now it has trouble starting. So I'm going to try to take these valve covers off. Oh, valve cover right there. Let's see there now. And we'll see the size of the valve cover. And I believe that's it. So, wherever I put my figures. Put this in. Go ahead and put this back. I'm going to zip this off, and hopefully, I don't care if oil gets on there, it's going to get messy anyway. Okay. Oh. What? That's gas. What's the mean of gas in there? Alright, well, I've got the valve cover off, and tons of gas came out of it. Can't be a good sign. Hoping the float's not stuck in this thing. That's what's kind of got me concerned now. Maybe it's not the head gasket. It could be just the float. Wouldn't that be something? The valves are out of adjustment though. I don't have 4,000s. Terrell recommends 4,000. I got 6,000s here. That goes right in the. That's kind of tight right there. It's pretty soft. Okay. Alright, let's get those adjusted up and see if we can break it. Okay, well, I've gotten the shroud off, but I don't know where all that gas is coming from. I hope it's not a choke stuck float in there. But this is what I found odd. Under the metal cover, there's this metal black cover. I mean, it's right under it. Get this extender here to make the engine look bigger than what it actually is. So I guess I got to get two covers off. I guess for protection that's good, but kind of overkill. Oh well, we'll see. Okay, I'm fixing to take this head off and see what's going on. So far, I've gotten gas everywhere. There's gas on the crankcase. I'm starting to think it was just a carburetor issue. Here goes. Head. Look at that head. It's brand new. It's brand new. Look at that. Did a little cleanup in there. Well, that definitely wasn't the right spark plug that he had in there, that's for sure. Those valves need to be cleaned up for sure. They're filthy. But that's clean. That head's fairly good shape. Yeah, I might be able to. Yeah, it looks like these valves, these are older style valves. I might be able to just do the valve job myself. I have to think I might do that. And I'm gonna put you right there, buddy. Alrighty, let's take a look at this. Come on. Ah, right there. Yep. On head gasket. That's what was burning it. I will say though, that cylinder does not look bad at all. This is gonna clean up pretty nice too. Ooh. That is nice and smooth, yeah. She might need some new rings. Let's get some fight in there, good gosh. I can't see what's going on. Oh my goodness, okay, so. Head off. All this, I mean, this just took like maybe an hour down the head. It would have taken a lot less if this front end would have lifted off like the newer tractors. There is the cylinder right there. Look, right there. You can see where the oil was coming through. A little bit of oil. See right where it was leaking through, right there. Son of a gun. I think it's gonna clean up pretty well though. Little mess, gotta be. Pull my cylinder out. You guys can see it. Here's top dead center. Don't see that or not, but it doesn't look terrible. Just a little bit of carbon buildup on the top there. Wire wheel, that's Joker. That's what it was. It's amazing all that power comes from that little bitty old cylinder. Let me check my rings. Right there. It's not in too bad of a shape. Nope. That was turning. That one's not. Well, it feels bad. Anyway, that's all I'm gonna do tonight. I got the head off, and we'll start there tomorrow. See how far we can get. Well, this is Master MCP back again. Just give you an update video on the Cub Cadet. I kind of had to put up another table here. You know, my windows are open, that's why the birds are so loud. It's actually pretty warm today. It's almost 70 degrees, which is cool. So let's talk about what's going on. I did try to clean this. As you know, when I was opening the head up, there was tons of gas in the crankcase, and usually it's either a bad valve here, maybe, or the seat and the needle and the seat are gone, or stopper valve, or whatever it's called. I can't think of it right offhand. As soon as I stop the video, I'll probably think of it. So I tried to order a kit for this carburetor. This is a wall burl. I don't know if you can see it right there. Yeah, a wall burl. You can either have a Nicky or a wall burl. And the kit was going to be around. The guy I went to, the dealer I was dealing with, he said between like over 50 bucks, and I'm like, that's dumb. You can get an aftermarket carburetor for like under $40. So I went on ahead and ordered just a new carburetor. Got those cleaned up. Here's my alternator. Finally got my flywheel cleaned up. Well, off. I don't have it cleaned up. I'm fixing to clean it up. Get all this nasty mess out in between the magnets here, and the magnets have got all kinds of dirt and crud on them. I want to clean all that up and I don't know how it affects the performance if it gets real dirty under there. So it may improve it. I don't know. My clutch for starter, I gotta clean up that. The breather. That's one of the shroud that goes over the flywheel. There's the head. The head's been reworked, and the valves have been relapped, and everything's been reseated. A few other parts in there. I'm cleaning it with kerosene right there. It's K1 kerosene. The reason why I just like it better than, well, it's not as flammable as gasoline. Here's the motor after I've cleaned it up. I'm still going to wash it off a few more times, but this was just an initial cleaning, just so I wouldn't keep having these messes right there I have to clean up, which I'm fixing to do that. So that's what she looks like without the motor. Now let's get to the engine, which I've cleaned the engine up. It's actually right here, and she cleaned it pretty well. I think I'm going to take this easy valve completely off, and replace it just with a regular pipe that kind of points down. I don't like these easy valves. I heard they kind of leak. And there's the. Go ahead and turn this over. I have not cleaned this off since I got the flywheel off last night, and then I went on to bed. Yeah, it was quite an ordeal getting that thing off. I used a puller I bought here, and I used this right here, air hammer, which worked pretty good. Popped it right off. Ugh. Here's the puller. I don't know if I bent the puller or not. I don't think I did. Anyway, so that's another puller I got. Another tool I bought for this job. This right here, this is what I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna heat it up with that. I don't know if it's gonna be hot enough to even make a difference. We'll see. But, and I'm gonna try to drench it in water, like Terrell says. Just get as hot as you can, then drench it in water, and then take an air hammer, and it should walk right off. It should, theoretically, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to be real careful because I've had a bunch of gas in the crankcase. I don't want to blow up on me. See anything else? No. I can't think of anything else. I'm going to try to get this off today, crack this open, and do all my re-ring it, and put everything back together and seal it up. So because I'm going to use a little bit of silicone on it and get that sitting up and get it ready to go. Maybe on Monday. Today's Saturday. On Monday I can get it back on the actual tractor. Now, the head only cost $10 for them to do the work on, as far as reseating and doing everything, which was pretty cool. The guy at the shop actually gave me this pulley, which it does fit on there, maybe. But yeah, it fits on there, but as you can tell, it's not as long here, and I don't know if you can tell that if I get the camera just right. See how that lip around that belt right there? I put the belt in here, and it's kind of sticking outside of the pulley. All right, so I don't know as far as if that would be cool as far as the actual the little keepers that are in there, these little fins. So I don't know. So I went on ahead and ordered a new one just in case. I mean, he gave it to me, so if I don't use it, it's kind of my business. Let me think. Anything else? Well, that's about it. Okay, 45 minutes later, it is off. What I had to do is I had to heat it 4 times. There's the old one. Let's throw it in the ground over there because it is not usable. Let me show you how much. I took it off when I first got it off and cleaned it off and polished it up. Now you can get one on there. Well, I'll put it on the right. See how that goes on nice and easy. Put some Never Sees on that. Squeeze it up real good, both sides. Boom. Done. At least I hope so. We'll see. But anyway, I'm not going to use this. I'm going to use what the reason why, even more so, is this was like way down here. If I go to up that far, it's going to pull it up in the engine compartment and probably rub that belt, and it's going to make it be running through belts pretty quick. Those belts are like 45 bucks a pop, so I appreciate him giving me the pulley, but I'm not going to use it anyway. So got that off, and let's go ahead and crack this thing off and see what's going on. Okay, I got the engine apart. Looks fine to me. A little bit of trash in there. Nothing bad. No chunks or anything. Nothing's okay. This is the governor. Go ahead and take it out. What this guy does, it has two purposes. It actually flings the oil everywhere, and it also, put that right there, see how that pushes that out? When that centrifugal force pushes this out or up, like that, it actually kicks this, moves it. It tells the engine whether to give it more gas or less. It's kind of like when you get under a bind in your car, your truck, and you downshift. I know it's not like a transmission, but it sort of is. It just throws more gas in there to get the job done, and when the RPMs settle back to where they need to be, it'll push that out and push that, keeps pressure on that, and tells the throttle to go back to normal position. Really neat doodad. Okay, let's go ahead and take our cam out. On my timing marks. Alright, there's one. One. That's the only one. It just won't move on me. Alright. Put a towel on it. Turn it that way. Alright, see the timing marks there? Just a little bit more. Now the cam should lift right on out. All I'm going to do is just take the cam out and look at it. That's it. It should lift on out, right? With the tappets. Looks fine. Looks fine to me. I don't see any kind of excessive wear on it or anything. Go ahead, get this set up. I'll put this right here. You guys can see what's going on. Now the cam itself, fast enough, around and around, it will kick that out, and then the compression will come back to the engine. Anything wrong here? I see no excessive wear. These are called tappets. Had a bunch of these in for the Ford rebuild. I don't see any wear, so I'm just going to put it all back and leave it as is, because again, I don't see anything wrong with it at all. Nothing wrong with the crank. Well, tell you what, stupid me, I've got to take them out. I'm going to mark this one as the one in the front. Alrighty. Now, from what I've read online, it doesn't matter which one is which. I just like putting stuff back the way it was. But if you look on this one, I don't know if you can see it or not, it has almost a square type pattern on it. That will let you know that that's the exhaust. That's that compression release wearing down on this just a little bit. Makes it smart, perfectly natural. And the one in the back, which is your intake, is almost a circle. I can definitely see the square in the circle. So then again, just in case, I'll put that one back in there, put you in there, and I'll put an X on the tappet that was in the front, let that dry. The other tappet, obviously, I'm not going to do anything to. Just leave it. That way I know this was in the front. So I'm going to put these over there. I can't stress how handy these are, these little metal paint markers. Alright, now it's time to take out the piston. It looks like a, gosh, a 7/16 maybe? I don't know. Yeah, it might be. Alright, so I'll be back with the piston out, I hope. We'll see. I've discovered it's a 15/16. Wow, it's an awfully small bolt to be holding that rod on. That's crazy. Now I had a 12 point on there and it was slipping off, so I went to a 6 point. Golly, Bill, that was on there good. Okay, so I've got that one loose. Go ahead and taking some vice grips with just a blue rag and put on there. If I scuff the end of the shaft, it should be alright. That's where that's where your deck engagement blades go anyways. Oh, I see ya. Okay, so yeah, I have to move this piston around a bit to see if I can get enough bite on it. Well, it slipped off. That's not good. I might have to get a pipe on that. I do got a good. I feel like I got a good bite on it. I've got this big piece of steel pipe I use on these wrenches to turns them into a braking bar. But you got to be careful of your leverage, not to twist. And you'll have that happen, which is just poopy. It's always the last one. I don't care how much automotive stuff I do. It's always that last one.